Hafa Day, which is greetings in Chamorro. My name is Brian, and I currently live on the beautiful island of Guam. I'm here today to go over why Guam is such a wonderful place to visit and can make a great dream vacation. A couple things I'd like to go over with you is the beaches and resorts that are located here on Guam, as well as some of the World War II sites on this 212 square mile island, as well as going over the tourism and how it is the main source of the economic growth here on Guam, and how easy it is to travel to and stay here on Guam. One of the most interesting facts about anywhere you can visit is its culture. Guam has an amazing historical background and a strong, diverse culture here. The people of Guam are known as the Chamorros, and the people themselves date back to almost 4,000 years of history. Their culture has been blended over the years, from the early settlers, the Europeans, to the Spanish, all the way to the Americans who were liberators. The primary languages here on Guam that are spoken are Chamorro, the original, Tagalog, which is a mix from the Philippines, and then the primary language is English here on Guam. A lot of the culture here on Guam greatly resembles a Philippine culture, which you can see in the diverse amounts of food and the different assortments of foods that can be found here on island. There's a very strong Asian background here. Guam has actually been a U.S. territory since 1950, after the liberation of Guam from the Japanese forces. Guam was attacked the same day as Pearl Harbor, which many people do not know that. Pearl Harbor was attacked December 7th, 1941, whereas Guam was attacked December 8th, 1941. The difference is the time zones. The same time Pearl Harbor was getting attacked, Guam was getting attacked. Not many people know that. Guam today is still considered to be one of the most pivotal staging points for our U.S. forces. And if you visit here on Guam, you'll notice that by its massive amount of bases. From pre-war Guam to post-war Guam, Guam has had many changes that affect their economy, one of those being the growth of tourism. Tourism is the main source of revenue here on Guam and towards their economic growth. Beaches and water activities are available all over the island. Public beaches are available everywhere, as well as the resort beaches that have their own beaches attached to them. Diving, jet skis, deep sea fishing, and kayaking are some of the major tourist attractions here in the Pacific waters of Guam. Hundreds of World War II sites can also be found for your war buffs out there. One of the most famous is the War Dog Cemetery, which is located on the large naval base at the southernmost tip of the island. Agate Beach, which is about 10 to 15 minute drive from the hotel street, is where the U.S. forces stormed the island during the liberation of Guam from the Imperial Japanese forces. Traveling and staying in Guam is also very simple. There is an abundant amount of resorts and hotels available. Names such as the Hilton, Marriott, and Westin are all available for the major resorts here on island. Prices do vary during the seasons. Like every other major tourist-based location, Guam has its peak seasons and its down seasons. I kind of recommend that you make sure you plan accordingly and try not to go during the peak seasons, because that's when the prices are the highest. Continental Airlines and Asiana Airlines are some of the main primary airlines that do feed into Guam's International Airport. Guam's International Airport is called the Wampat International. Again, it is fed by most international airports, such as Honolulu, Hawaii, and Narita, Japan. Those are the two major international airports that do feed here from the U.S. Either going to catch the longer flight, which is about a 13-hour flight from the west coast to Narita, then a 6-hour flight from Narita, Japan, down here to Guam. Or you'll catch the west coast flight into Hawaii, and then about a 9-hour flight into Guam. Either way, you're looking at a pretty expensive flight, but a great place to be once you make it. In conclusion, on your next vacation, don't just stay at a local beach. Catch a flight. Go step outside the U.S., come to Guam, and enjoy the splendors of the tropical waters of the Pacific. Guam is a great tourist location. As I mentioned about its beautiful resorts, its magnificent beaches that surround the 212-mile island, or the World War II sites for you war buffs out there. And again, the tourism is a major part, so why not give it a little hand? Enjoy your next vacation and come to Guam. Traveling to and staying on Guam, as I mentioned, is very simple, easy, possibly not too cheap, but well worth it in the end. Thank you for listening. I look forward to hopefully seeing you here on Guam. Have a great day.